Hello and welcome. My name is Sunshine Amos, the CEO and Project Manager, Sunshine Resources. In this video, I want to talk particularly to young school leavers in our society. I have some tips and advice meant for young school leavers or graduates in our country generally. Now, if you're a young school leaver or graduate, this message is for you. Make sure you watch this video to the end. But before I do that, this is Sunshine Resources, the home of skills and entrepreneurship. If you're new to this channel, I suggest you click on the subscription button so that you get posted of all our videos and resources each time we upload them. Now, if you're a young graduate, maybe just completed your school in whatever discipline, I want to first and foremost congratulate you for that, and also to let you know that you have not done anything out of the ordinary yet, because that is what everybody is doing. Everybody is going to school, everybody is getting a degree, and everybody is looking for a job. I urge you to listen to me very carefully now. And just like I said earlier, by completing your school, you have not done anything special yet. And so the big question is that, can you make yourself special beyond the aptitude that your certificate and education has accorded to you? This is a big question. Do you have what it takes to make yourself more important and valuable beyond the values your education has placed upon you, if at all your education has placed a value on you? At this juncture, it is important for me to let you know that certificate no longer make graduates special. That is a fact you must know. What will make you special and unique now is if you decide not to do what everybody is doing after leaving school. This is where your uniqueness comes in. Can you make yourself unique and special by not doing what everybody is doing? This is the war most young graduates cannot fight, and they lose the war to unemployment. I hope and I pray that you understand what I'm saying. Furthermore, let me let you know that the curriculum that made you up was designed by some strange people somewhere. The same curriculum was meant for everybody, the intelligent, the dullest, the good, the bad, the ugly. All of us were fed with the same content. Now, can you commit your destiny into your hand by yourself so that you be the pilot of the pathway to your success? From now, forget about your certificate, because that is someone else's design for you. Certificate is an old pathway to success designed by someone for you, and in most cases, it's no longer working. Okay? What we are saying here is that you designing the pathway to your own success by yourself, having understood who you are. Remember, nobody knows you more than you know yourself. At least by now, you should be able to understand your psychology, your talent, your gift, your passion, your weak point, your strengths. Where are all these virtues in you? Do you know where they are? If you don't know where these virtues are, then you must locate them in you. Okay? What we are trying to do is that we want you to be independent of your certificate. In other words, whether your certificate exists or not, can you still be successful? Can someone separate you from your certificate in order to test your talent, gift, and creativity? This means that if I take your certificate away from you, can you still stand? To some people, their certificate is like their oxygen, and that is very dangerous. They deposit their hope and trust on their certificate. Because in recent times, those who depend and put all their trust and hope on their certificate are languishing in unemployment like forever. For some of them, the unemployment has destroyed their lives. You will not wish to be part of them. And like we all know already, unemployment has become a weapon of mass destruction. That could be the reason why God led you to this channel, Sunshine Resources. This is because the system in which you were raised, including the content that they fed you with in school, encourages everyone to get a job. And the biggest problem now is that the jobs are no longer available. The few vacancies that is being created when people retire from service or demise of people has become survival of the fittest. You need to understand the trend. Life proceeds in trend. Only those with godfathers get the jobs, and those that can afford to buy the jobs also get it. So what are you going to do? If you should not put your trust and hope on your certificate, because you cannot keep your eyes open and let unemployment wave rule your life. Now, these are crazy facts I want you to know about yourself as a graduate in Nigeria, and this is very important to me. As a graduate, you are not as important as you think you are. This fact is very important, and you need to know this. As a graduate, you are not as important as you think you are, because almost everyone is a graduate like you. As a matter of fact, it is a normal thing to be a graduate. Now, over the years, we have seen how our value as graduate is eroding just the same way as the currency Naira. In fact, we don't even know which one is most devaluated. Is it the Naira or the graduate? But the most important thing is that their values keep going down day in, day out. Now, this is because by virtue of the curriculum, we give someone else the authority to determine our value for us. Now, thank God we have realized that. You are now the one to build value for yourself. In other words, you are the one to make yourself important to your community. As a graduate in your community, since you don't have a job, you don't have money, you cannot provide employment for the youth in the community, then you have no value. So every graduate, once you are out of school, you are faced with the task of making yourself valuable to your society, valuable to yourself, and to your immediate community. But this is a huge task because building a value for yourself requires some element of creativity. Creativity, as we all know, is a product of talent and gifts. Value is more impactful if you use your talent and gift to build it up. So my secret for you is that if you want to be great and successful, you must not do what everybody is doing. You can't succeed by doing what everybody is doing. So discovering your unique potential should be your priorities now instead of looking for employment. Deploy your gift and talent and start refining them. This is what everybody cannot do. This is what will separate you from everybody. And this is what those who will be great in the future will do, because it requires commitment, self-determination, persistence, and perseverance, and most importantly, vision. You become great when you explore your talent and gifts and sell it to the world. When your talent is fully ripe, you become a valuable product to the world. People and money will start to pursue you. This is how we get success, through value creation. Now, there are two ways by which you can create values. Number one is adding value to oneself. That is adding value to yourself through acquiring valuable knowledge or skills. You can acquire valuable knowledge that can solve human problems when you know that such knowledge is not easy to come by or not a common knowledge. When you acquire such knowledge, you develop it into wisdom and speak of it like you own the knowledge. This makes you very special. If the knowledge solves people's problem, you must of course make sure that that knowledge solves critical human problems. This is what most young graduates cannot do. Most young graduates cannot develop or create knowledge beyond the academic environment. Even when they were in the school environment, their dissertations and projects were all copied work or was done for them by other people. And when they come out of school, they become mentally lazy and uncreative. Creativity is one important instrument you will use to add value to yourself or bring a product to existence. What human beings generally want is a product that can solve human problems and they will be ready to pay you to get it. You can also create value through tangible product that can solve human problems. In the market, we have a lot of tangible product such as handkerchief, pants, shoes, belt, phones, gari, yam, books, textbooks, biro, bra, television, soap, detergent, disinfectant, etc., etc., etc. You know what I'm talking about. In the digital age, you can even create digital product. Digital products are everywhere around us. Art, for example, are digital product. Recently, I just discovered that there is an app that can be used to convert your airtime or loaded recharge card back to money, and then you move it to your bank account and withdraw. There was this woman who was trying to buy a recharge card from her bank, and she wanted to buy a recharge card of 1,000 naira. And so when she was typing in the digit for 1,000 naira, normally you would type in 1 and type in 3 zeros. But by mistake, she typed in 1 and then type in 4 zeros, making the amount to be 10,000 naira. Now, before she could realize it, she has already pressed send, and in a few seconds she was credited with 10,000 naira airtime. You know, that was a big problem. But if it were now, there is an app that you can use to convert your airtime back to money into your bank account. That was a problem. You know, somebody just noticed that that was a problem, and all he did was to create an app that will convert airtime back to money into your account. That is the logic behind app creation. The first thing you do is to identify a problem, and with coding skills, you bring out the solution to that problem using code. That is another way you can create a product in our society today. Apps are created to solve problems. Creating an app requires a good understanding of the problem and coding skills. Apps are examples of modern product. They are everywhere and we consume them every day. They are transmitted or used on electronic devices. Creating a value through a product does not even require you to be a graduate. All that is required is vision and the desire to solve human problems. Take, for example, our common staple food like gari. Was gari developed by professors or food technologists? Or would you say gari is made in China? The common gari which most of you soak in school was developed by our illiterate fathers in the village centuries ago. They did not attend any school, but they were able to create this process of converting cassava to gari. Today we have a lot of master's degree holders and PhDs that are not creating anything. They are just romancing books, just performing academic rituals, and they are not creating any useful product as far as I'm concerned. If our illiterate parent in the village will create the black soap industry, create gari for us from cassava, then it is a shameful thing that we have all these degrees and we cannot create anything. From all that I said above, you will agree with me that your certificate is not your meal ticket. In other words, your certificate does not guarantee you any future. And just like I said before, as part of the principles of success, do not seek for success. Instead, seek for how to create values. You can add value to your own self and be a significance to people. This can be done when you discover your gift or talent, making it unique through refining it. When you do this, you become valuable product to the world. Now, a valuable product to the world is just like a ripe fruit. People will locate it. You can refine your gift and talent by acquiring skills. You then turn the skills into product, which can solve human problems. Now, through our YouTube channel, we have already provided a skill acquisition center for you. We have dozens and dozens of skill-packed full videos on how to make various household products. We have also prepared at professional level an ebook, the Sunshine Resources Production Guideline ebook, stating the procedures, quantities of materials, precautions, chemicals, measurement, and recipes of over 50 household products. Now, to access this ebook, you can send a WhatsApp message to the phone number shown up on your screen. So thank you very much for watching, and God bless you. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can visit our website on www.sunshineresources.org.ng. You can visit our YouTube channel on youtube.com/c/Sunshine Resources SRTV. You can also follow us on our Facebook page on Sunshine Resources. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless you.